Good afternoon and welcome back to another series beginning of Wildermyth, where we are going to try and complete the first chapter, the first campaign, on the Wildermyth options, using the tragic hero difficulty and a random set of people. So these are the ones we have started with. We've got Quenstar, Yogan, and Talme, Greedy Romantic, and Compassionate Poet. And we're just going to go with that and see what happens. So, let's get going. This book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. How does that saying go? The unwritten word causes the most harm? Good. Then let this be the beginning. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Tugged along by the gentle desire to see friends, a young man named Quenstar takes the seasonal road to the town of Rain Village. I wonder how many of these soft-glancing town ladies remember me. Well, I guess I'll just have to do something memorable this time. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Yogan out of bed. Hopefully it's just him in there. And hopefully he's wearing clothes this time. Or else... That's smoke. Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Quenstar hurries towards town, thinking of Yogan, a young man whom he's known since boyhood. Let's go rivalry. If he dies without paying me back, I guess I'll be down a coin or two. Hey Yogan, you here? Constructing the mission. Let's go. So, as you are probably familiar, we have, if you've seen the previous season, we have played Wildermyth before. Huh. The fire didn't reach his house. Figures. Yogan, fire out here. You're not sleeping, are you? That idiot. Yogan! Thump. Why is no one? The door unlocks. Yogan shoves it open. Yeah, you. What's... Honestly, wish you would have skipped. Get inside. Slam. Your bow. Yeah, there's things in the streets. You didn't see any? Like monsters. I don't know. I've got one trapped behind... Garoo! Behind the house. Staying in here isn't really an option. Right. So here I've got some tools around. Look, I know we're not best friends, but we still find a reason to see each other. Can you help me fight it off? We are going to go for the frying pan. Can I have the house if you die? If you don't mind me haunting you. One row. So, let's get all the way over there. Let's get there. And then we'll wait. Quenstar will open the door. Pop, head out. Thunk. Oops, didn't mean to move you forwards, that was a mistake. Never mind. We have won. Nice and quick victory. Melee attacks only cost Quenstar one action. Ooh, that means I'd be able to attack twice. Quenstar's heightened senses allow him to perform up to 2 reaction strikes per turn. When Quenstar gets a kill, the next attack against him within 1 turn will miss. Ooh, that would be quite nice. I think we're going to go Battle Dance. We're just going to make him a thumper. Jump Jaw. I've not seen these, if I'm honest. Twice per combat as a swift action, Jürgen throws a Jump Jaw trap that will deal 2 damage and pin the first enemy who walks near. Ooh. Active. Jürgen draws back using a ranged attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened tiles, dealing an extra 2 damage. If the shot is not sprung, Jürgen gets a free attack at the beginning of his next turn. When standing by a fire, Jürgen's bow attacks have a +0 damage, +1 shred, and start fires. Fire can't spread onto him. I think we're going to go Ambush. Because that looks pretty nice. Earth Shell Talisman. We're going to give that to our melee person. Well, not how I expected the day to go, but I think we're both heroes. Isn't that good? The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris, some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Talmay must already be waiting for us. We'll be safer if... or... Anyway, we should both go. Talmay? She's at that ruined tower by now. Anyway, what about my house? No one's gonna steal your stuff. Talmay'll be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. Is it really? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet her. We should. The tower in the hills. You've been there. Yeah, once actually, looking at the tracks. They come and they go in that direction. Quenstar and Jürgen follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best, and dreading every other possibility. We'll go... This will be alive and unhurt. He said we find it. We call you a liar. Let's go Romance. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. The only reason I went for Romance is because potentially we'll get a child out of this at some point. Maybe. You've always been a little fond of her, I thought, Talmay. You mean I have? Oh. Is that true? Well, but I love what she thinks about. I love that she looks at things and really sees the thing. She pays attention. There's reverence in her gaze. And plus, it seems like no matter where she goes, we tend to have adventures. Interesting map. Oops. Let's go! So we've got a sea, we've got a mountain, and we've got a beach. The previous night. The tower where Talmay had arranged to meet Quenstar and Jürgen is a place she often used to escape to as a girl. She knows its rooms and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. And now I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive until that beast breaks through. We stand separated in space and in perspective, as the crow and the wolf she looks down to. Goof, snock, slug. But one of us must kill the other. What can a bird do but caw at you with her wings bound? The tower is an heirloom of an earlier people. The locals have lost the legend of it. Now it's little more than a strange nest for spiders, owls, and trysting lovers. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book. Why have I never... Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Talmay bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. Circles of the Ancients. Is wild nonsense how a woodcutter can read the things inside old trees to find the exact moment a grove began calling itself a forest. The Tears of Oak Man is a weird, rootless tragedy of a man made of oak who stands on a sea cliff and is eaten by termites as he waits for his driftwood love to wash ashore. The flotsam beauty floats forever past the edge of the incoming tide. The Rain Village Magician says a magician was born who banged solid rings together so stubbornly that they joined, and by this method he connected all the stories ever told. Talmay reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in her feels like it's coming loose, but she can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Good. Then let this be the beginning. Here in our yondering country, Talmay writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and she's beginning to recognise them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through her body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Talmay's head. Subsides. I made it to morning. She lowers her bleary eyes. Her story lies before her in luminous script, empty pages having sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? It's got to be the spoon. Open wide, beast. I'm getting out of here. It's a rager. So, we're going to kill from a distance. Oh, they dodged. Never mind. Well, looks like we've got to constrict. Cool. We win. Of course we do. It's not like we were going to lose. Earthscribe. Allies may wall with interfused objects. Stone grants extra armor warding and temporary health. Bone wall. Oh, active rock shield. Bone wall. Indignance. Talmay's presence is charged against her foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with her for any reason. Oh, really? Ooh. Humanist. Applies poisons. Sharknado. Earthscribe. Kind of tempted by Indignance. Let's go with indignance, just because I'm curious. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. Snort. But Talmay moves quietly, sensing her way in the dark. Daylight lands on her wrist. Cool wind soothes her tired eyes. It's still the same world. She closes the tower door, gentle to make no noise. That was the mystic's art that I did, right? Tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a woman's born with that might blossom in her life when she needs them. Suddenly I could listen to the bookcase, talk to the flame. I feel the sweetness in that onion plant. Talmay? It'll be useful if I figure it out, of course. Hopefully I'm not endangering anything. Talmay, you're okay. You're okay? You look like it. Hey Talmay, something happened? Jorgen? You're here? And you're safe? Good. Oh, sorry. And you too, Quenstar. Me and this boulder I'm next to only barely survived. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's Rain Village. It burned? Garoo! Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Okay, well, I do magic. So, let's meet our heroes. Let's meet our heroes, shall we? Talmay Fell has, well, various things. Retirement age 65. Various things. Has a crush. What does that mean? Oh, you can actually make them soulmates. I see. I don't know what any of this does, really. Cool. Then we have Jorgen Amble, who is a greedy romantic, who has farm bow, retirement age of 55, but younger. He's irritant. Watch this, Quenstar. When your rival stunts, you get a 35% to stunt until you successfully stunt. Really? Ooh. Does not chain. Okay. +1 damage against enemies who attacked Talmay. Oh. Oh, I've never looked at this before. I didn't know this was a thing. And then we've got Quenstar Skrifter. What a name. Skrifter. Oh, wow. Really young retirement age. And Jorgen is just an irritant. Excellent. So, with that in mind, we might as well just go straight into the fight. At Jowler's Keep. I feel like I do belong in the front, and I'm sure no one will mind the view. A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Rain Village. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Clatter. What? I'm not wrong, am I? Anyway, a plan. Do we have one? Ooh. I just came out of there. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off at least. Let's get stoicism. I don't know what it does, but we'll use it anyway. All heroes +1 armor and warding. Oh, that's pretty useful. So we've got a raccoon and a roe. In we go. Might as well use the silk step. Get some extra warding. Oh, and there's the raccoon. Just smack that one. And kill that one. Quinstar can then move forward a little bit. We might as well interfuse. Oh, the raccoon is going the way I was not expecting. So if I go, if Yogan goes in here, Yogan can shoot. So I'm going to go with Quenstar to there, and Guardian. Talmay can go there, provide some additional support. And then in there to shoot. But cover. That is fine. Smack. Oh, what? Okay, we win. Cloak of Attunement. Ooh. Interfusion attacks also factored into some abilities, so we'll give that to Talmay. Since Talmay is the interfuser. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluids darken the dust. Their calm exit to death is the most haunting thing. It feels like they're suffering. Sick. Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises. Dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. I always liked its weird stairs and stones, and it did save me. I always knew this morning would rise, when I'd gaze into the sky and see a destiny for myself. A destiny to inspire song. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land, we'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name, and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sound like you've thought about this. Okay, so we need to come up with a name now. We had the Touring Turts last time. Let's go for the Turtles of the Oath. Yeah. It's not the most imaginative name, but it's something. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumours are rampant. Heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follow the tales of the turtles of the oath. Be remembered. Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. So the rows now leave a corrupted path behind them. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. Clear all sites, scout wherever it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to secure this. We're going to work faster and just get it done. Jowler's Keep has been cleaned and put in good order, with time left for a few days of comfort. Jowler's Keep will return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. 1 hide, 1 ingot, and 1 spell thread. Excellent. So, Great Sea, Great Sea. Okay, that's good. Let's go Howlington. I want to work my way around. I don't want to just go straight to the final bit. Let's just go straight into a fight. A ridge of limestone wraps the edge of Hidden Hill Quarry. Find a way in from this direction and you'd have high ground. You'd have surprise. I don't know. Looks impassable. For you, maybe. After a few dead ends and false hopes, finally a promising channel in the stone stretches out in the right direction. The friendly ghost of a long-gone river, perhaps. Slow steps make steady progress, the stones leaning close, peering over each other's shoulders. Seems sturdy enough. Doing okay back there, Quenstar? Ugh. Kinda tight here. Not all of us are made of wet noodles and silk. Some of us have got warrior's shoulders. Snark. Hey, perfect. Here we are. Couldn't ask for a better spot to emerge. Just one last squeeze and it's straight shot to the Hidden Hill Quarry. I mean, I could ask for a slightly better spot to emerge. Maybe one that was a little bigger. Imagine the immensity of the sky. Feel small in your soul, and perhaps you'll... If anyone asks, tell them I went down honourably. Irk. Push through. Sure there's nothing we can do? Stand back, maybe. Painfully aware of each muscle. Quenstar twists and tightens, each in turn. Thump. Yeah. Whew. That was downright therapeutic. It was only a 51% chance of actually making that. Insight. All heroes' stunt chance doubled. Ooh, nice. We've got a raccoon and 2 rows. So there's the raccoon. We're going to take cover. We're also going to interfuse with the rock. Ooh, barrage. Ooh. So we can... Ooh, that's interesting. Or we can definitely, almost definitely do 5. Which one do we use? Let's use Barrage. It's a new one. Although it is less likely to work. So we'll just go discus. And we'll just take out the raccoon. Which I'm okay with. So Quenstar can go here. Talme, can you discus? You can. Wow. Okay. You might as well slam. And then we'll see if Yogan can murder this row. Nope, apparently not. Someone's getting hurt. Or not. No! I misclicked. Oh well. We won. Potency. More potency. Let's give them to... Yeah, let's give them to Talme. Raccoons get extra health. Let's go... Hang on, let's see. Because there is a recruit opportunity here that I missed initially. So we'll send Yogan. And then these two will sort this out. Because we might as well get the extra person. It's not a hindrance. So what we'll do is for this campaign, every new recruit we'll do 5 randomizers. And we'll go with that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got Dak. It didn't take long to trek back to Rain Village, and the town still seemed like the best bet for finding another able pair of hands. Nod. Wait. It's you from the heroes? Right. Anyway, I was hoping you'd come back. I get that a lot. Everything all right? Oh, everything's fine, and that's just it. It's been quiet in Rain Village so far, but I heard those things you said. That talk of becoming beloved figures of legend. And it stuck with me, more than I would have thought. Is that how we put it? I suppose forming a company of heroes can get one a little fired up. You were right, though. You imagine how you want people to remember you, if they'll even remember you. And what you're doing feels like how I might want to be remembered. Well, we could use another fighter on our side, if you're game. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you offered. Not the most heroic start to a career, having to beg for the job, now is it? Far be it from us to turn you down, then. We will go, I think, for another warrior. Just because I want someone else to be able to be frontline and a bit less squishy. If that makes sense. Hidden Hill Quarry has been cleaned and put in good order, with time left for a few days of comfort. Hidden Hill Quarry will return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. 1 ingot, 1 fabric. Splendid. Scout. Let's go. Okay, we've got a few days of just waiting, it seems. Silences is the name of this one. Talme, you're being weird again. Fools build houses out of words. The wise make solider things. Sometimes I like to watch places change. Takes weeks of rain, wind, sun, silence. Once I saw an elk move itself from the path of a falling tree. Great wonders live in silences. Yes, and as moments they might visit your day, if it looks like home to them. So, at times I stay silent and watch a place change. I hope you're not bothered. Bothered? Nah, you do you, tell me. Hey, plus 25 charisma. Ooh. Build a station, spend a legacy point. Let's go for... What do we have so far? We need Heartwoods and Spell Threads, really, to keep it even. Yeah, Heartwoods and Spell Threads. Let's go! We have a new Calamity. I don't really care about the Morthagi. I'm gonna cancel... Yeah, I don't really care about these. There's 3 of these I don't care about. I don't particularly want the Bogmore, but it'll cost our final legacy point. I'm not a fan of getting the Bogmore. This early anyway. Recruit prepared. Dax heightened senses allow him to perform up to 2 reaction strikes per turn. Once every other turn as a swift action, Dax shreds 2 of a foe's armor with his weapon. As a swift action, Dax can start to fire on an empty tile or break a piece of adjacent scenery, dealing 1 damage to all foes adjacent to the scenery. Let's go Vigilance. And we're going to go and... Oops. Assist. Not that they're going to get there in time. Let's meet up there. What's the strength? I reckon we can do this without having to patrol it, because that's going to take us another 24 days. I reckon we just go straight for it. Almost to Rooking Shop, aren't we? Terrain looks right. Hills are tough but rich. That's the tallest point up ahead. We can get a lay of the land from there. That was steeper than it needed to be. Quite a view though, I'll say that. Atop the highest hill. Oh? What's this? A golden egg. Quenstar? This isn't safe. What a find. I'm a bit worried what else we'll find. Ooh, we're going to take the 41% chance. Quenstar. It'll be fine. I'll be just 2 seconds. Now, how should I guess this old flower sack? Quenstar, it's here. It's about to be... Caca! Hurry up! Faster! In the bag, little buddy. Duck! Oof! Fuck! Kasplat! My egg, he's shattered. It could be our skulls next. They managed to pull down safely the rest of the way. That night they hear a shrill, distant keening that rises from the hills, mournful and unbreaking. The stars throb. Something covers them for an instant, and they reappear. The fire pecks pine cones and scatters sparks. -20, goofball. I don't actually know what goofball does. Oh, what? Quenstar starts combat with half health. Blimey, oh, my word. Quenstar. Five to 6 damage or 3 to 4 damage. We'll get rid of the Rager first, I think. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, of course, I forgot we could ambush. Wow, we do nothing to that one. Let's use the wagon. Although the discus will do a lot of damage. Let's get the shred. Get rid of the row, and then we'll go for the stone spirit. Okay, we'll go there with Dak. There with Quenstar. See if Yogan can get... Yogan can't get past. Oh, but Yogan can get behind. How far does Silk Step go? 1. Okay. So if we go there... and then Silk Step across. There we go. It's alright, little one. Can I tell Talmay about you? Bree bree. So we can either get a tier 1 stone bow, tier 1 stone dagger, or is it legacy point? I'm going to go with the tier 1 stone bow. Because I don't know what it does. Night bow of stone pine. Damage 4 to 6. 4 with a range of 1.9 to 7.6. Stunt effect, shreds 1 armor and pins all enemies within a 2-tile radius. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's definitely better. We're just going to stick with the name. Talmay can advance. Discus will technically reach, or we could interfuse with the new one and discus that one. And dodged. Alright then. Guardian. Guardian. Oof. Dak. Kill. get all the way back here. And let's take a chance. Ooh, we hit it. Let's interfuse with the buckets. And Splinter Blast. Oh, what a team. What a team. Nicely done. Ooh, Brawl Guard. So, we will give it to Quenstar, I think. Bonus damage, 0.7. Ooh. The only one it will actually make a difference on is Dak or Quenstar. The others it won't actually make a difference. So we are going to add it to Quenstar, because we're really going to go with Quenstar doing a lot of damage if we can. So, Ro gets extra armor. That's fine, we can deal with that. But we've made quite a good starting there. We've cleaned out a fair few locations, and we're actually just going to quickly do this before the before we end this. Ooh. We will go for the opportunity. Whom? Rubble. Distant clouds of dust or rain drift in the late sky. Wind drags on Telmay's clothes and the windmill roars. We're not ending the episode just yet, it would seem. Go ahead, rowdy weather. Blast my path with your salty wind. I won't be deterred. Swoof. With a last look at fading day, she goes in. An especially vicious gust fights her all the way to the entrance. Phew. Woof. At the door! Talmay pulls the door closed. Millkeeper's a man named Enorn, a stranger to them. He's provided shelter anyway, and now comes from his cellar with a jug of cool dandelion tea and cups. What a wind! And wouldn't you know it? No grain to grind. At least it's quieter. You should hear it when the big wheel's gnawing. Could see a story like this. A weary traveller stays with a mysterious, secretly wealthy woman who runs a lonely mill. Thanks for everything, Enon. I'm fine. I'm happy for the company. Stories Quenstar here's told are already worth whatever hospitality I've given. But are you two still set on staying just the night? Talmay pulls out the poster she'd found pinned to a tavern door in Rain Village. Think you're a hero? Dreaming of glory? Dream no more. I'm Blythe, and we need you. Come to the land heroes forgot. Bring a new age of hope to the needy. Blythe. Think we're needed elsewhere? Ooh. And in the morning they continue their journey to that place heroes forgot. Let's go. Right, we are going to stop there though, while we have finally got between. So we are going to head off and say thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night, no matter what time of day it is. I hope you all have a wonderful one of it. We will be continuing our tale of, I've actually forgotten what they're called. Oh, the Turtles of the Oath. We will be continuing their tale next week, same time. So do be sure to come and join for that. And we'll see what they get up to, because it has been, dare I say it, a fairly promising start. So, see you all later. Have a wonderful one. And as always, goodbye.